His second question from Curry Goat: what is with the insane loyalty, even if you can call it that, that black WWE fans show to the company? As a black person myself, I have always found it confusing that black people are so dedicated to the promotion. It is even more confusing when they are actively attacking black journalists and personalities such as Lyric for not enjoying the product, downplaying the achievements of black wrestlers and other companies, or downright try to turn the entire fan base against them for choosing to exist outside the WWE and act like the WWE way is the only way of doing wrestling. What's the deal here?
I have some answers. Seeing it, like when we started this podcast, I came on and said like I'm not watching anything aside from WWE because that's the big leagues. It's that's their show. That's their show. Like there might be others like it, but this is their show and this is what they grew up on and this is what they watch, and or they're a certain age and they're not into following like the new jack shit that the Ospreys and the flippy dudes are doing now. Like they think that like, hey, like I grew up on WCW cruiserweights. That's as far as I'm fucking taking it. I might go as far as the X division for TNA. Like anything beyond that is too fucking ridiculous. I'm good. I don't know to watch these 20-year-olds do ridiculous shit or whatever else. Whatever. I think a lot of it is like people don't want to change. People don't want to watch all this shit. And like I don't hold it against you for not wanting to watch all this shit. But like if I'm coming to you, I'm normally more times than I'm coming to you in good faith when I say, hey, this thing that you like, if you like it, cool. I think there's stuff out there that you would like more if you gave it a shot because I once was you.
Mm-hmm.
And like I feel like the people that people like Floyd, people like Tanya that are a little older than us that love WWE still or whatever else, they're open minded to like when they see some other stuff, they're like, oh, that's interesting. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
whatever else. If it's not their taste, they don't like it. Cool. Like Floyd. Well, I don't think they'll ever get Floyd to like Gunther, right? But he enjoys watching the Young Bucks, right? Like we even look, Tanya even on Twitter this week said that like she liked the part where the Young Bucks came out with the white suits and they're wearing Sting's blood, every week. They like what I'm
Come
saying, like,
through.
and this is a time when 3 years ago, all this flippy shit, super kick masturbation, fuck out of here. So I think it comes down to like, are you willing to act? Are you open minded to if you're in this wrestling stuff and you see people send stuff, are you just quick to dismiss it, or are you actually willing to engage with it in good faith?
I
And
think
if you're not, that's your prerogative. But you ain't got to bring the rest of us down with it and be like, look at this lame shit y'all watching. Y'all watching minor league shit. It's like, bro, like I'm trying to watch people hoop. Like go back to the conversation we had started this. Like I'm trying to watch people hoop. Like what got me back into wrestling after all these years was a wrestling match. It wasn't a feud or a storyline or a love triangle or any of that. It was Shawn Michaels, Undertaker had one of the best matches in WWE history at WrestleMania 25. I got a copy of it, watched it, was blown the fuck away, and it got me back into watching, WrestleManias. And then the Rock showed back up, and then the Pipeline happened, and then One Nation Radio.
yeah. So like I think black people, much like any other wrestling fans, are subject to tribalism.
Yep.
Like in um even when let's take it out of wrestling.
Is being a WWE fan like being a Cowboys fan?
Yeah, that's what they would. They grew up with that. Like so, like when you talk about just things in general, demographically, right? I say if there was like, let's do nice round numbers. Let's say there were 2 million WWE fans in the world, and I don't know, 500,000 of them are black. Let's say that, right? Within the ecosystem of wrestling, each company progressively has less fans, right?
Yep.
AEW will have, in this situation, they have 1 million fans. New Japan Pro Wrestling has 500,000 fans. That percentage keeps getting lower of how many black people in total
Yep.
are inside of each one. So it's going to be like the people that like this, like, when I would go with Jeremy and I would go with Josh and we go to like New Japan shows, Like we wouldn't in like 2017 and stuff like that, or Ring of Honor, different stuff like that. But like, yeah, there's not a lot of black people around here, but a lot of that comes down to access, availability, like as far as like, you know, whether it's a financial commitment, whether it's also a, you know, there's a McDonald's on every corner. There's not a Five Guys everywhere. Like,
Right.
and most black folks are eating McDonald's, like just by numbers. Like
in Five Guys is expensive as hell. Because I can just watch. Because look, I already paid for cable. I can just watch.
yeah.
I just watch Raw or SmackDown. I got to pay an online streaming service to watch New Japan.
Yep.
If I'm not, you know, internet savvy, know how to steal it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a part of it too, as you mentioned.
As far as them actively like attacking people like Lyric and all that, I think that's suckerism. I think that's hoishness. I think that is people being threatened by somebody that has their own opinion and is not afraid to go against like the majority voice. Remember, I just talked about those numbers. There's 2 million WWE fans, 500,000 black ones, right?
Right. There's more Ice Cube Juniors.
Yeah. There's more Ice Cube Juniors and several other, you know, people. You can name them all. Y'all know.
I know what line you was finna use. You decide not you pull your punch on that one.
Yeah.
You about to say Corny son of motherfucker, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
Yeah. I was. But
he didn't say it.
Yeah.
He didn't
I
say
didn't say it. James did. But yeah, as far as them like attacking Lyric and stuff like that, that's just like they see her tweeting about Katsuhiko Nakajima and they're like, it sounds like it sounds like a foreign language, but like it actually is to them. Like, because it's like, hold on, this don't compute. Like, you not like that's for the white people, like the Japanese wrestling and stuff like that's for, you know, and I think like a lot of people are not comfortable having these conversations in a logical, mature way. So what they do is turn to assaulting people in their DMs and harassing them, and you know,
and hers is worse, of course. She's a woman too.
yeah. So like she's getting it, and props to her. Like she be swatting their ass too. Like it'd be funny, like when she be swatting them. But like the more like Lyric, like her profile like raises in this thing, the more she's going to threaten people, like, and
oh yeah,
you know, and make them feel uncomfortable. And then, you know, like I said, it's at tribalism too. It's like people are wrapped up in that stuff, and then
right,
and you
for
throw
some
race in there, and then you throw you throw wrestlers of different races in this thing, and it's like it all gets fucked up and it's nasty, and there's a weird loyalty from, you know, from a lot of black fans, and you know, I see it, and I don't understand it personally because I don't know how you look at WWE and you'd be like, this is the company for us. Like they've always done right by us and all this. Like this is just what you had. Like, this is just what you're used to. You don't want to open your eyes for something else, because like we did all the conversations about black wrestlers in AEW, and it's crazy. The closer Swerve has gotten to the title, and
people are happier. The people that would be the ones that saying like, you know, all white wrestling or whatever else, they're not happier about this Swerve thing.
Right. So I feel like we're actually getting the answers for what it really is.
Oh, it's just more mudslinging. Gotcha.
It's not actually about Swerve. It's not actually about black wrestlers in general. It's just something else. WWE versus AEW. It's just another. It's another fucking you know, chapter in the book.
Right. And the thing for like me and you is like, we're watching the shit and we're like, yeah, they got a point, but they're not saying it in good faith. Now let's have a conversation about like for people that actually like have these concerns in good faith. And we've had those over the years. And then like as this thing has gotten progressively better, the women's division and black wrestlers is like, oh,
y'all not getting down? Y'all not getting down?
It's a ghost town.
Y'all not getting down with it? Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
now they're, you know, it's now they're bringing in Mexican wrestlers. It's like, wait, what's the problem with them bringing in Mexican wrestlers? What?
Yeah.
You don't understand the story? John Moxley's an asshole, and they want to beat him up, and then like they start beating him up. each other up. Like now they want to fight each other. It's a pretty simple story.
Yeah, and it's the wrestlers are acutely aware of this shit. They're not caught off guard by it. I can tell you guys now. They know what the grift is, what the games are. Like they understand when they switch. Like Swerve switch jerseys. You think he's not aware of the dynamics at play? It's kind of easy to see. So, as far as like that loyalty, like like there is no black company. Let's just put it out there. Like
No.
there is no black company. There are different things that happen.
Well, I mean, Terminus.
You stupid.
What's the shit that looks crappy wrestling at? What's the shit called?
What the fuck?
Not Flow Slam. It's some slam, right?
Hood Slam or something.
Hood
like
Slam.
That.
Ain't Hood Slam for us by us?
Look, Ashe wrestling in North Carolina. That's what's his name? Joint Darius Lockhart.
Who owns For the Culture? I don't think it's us actually.
GCW.
Right.
Well,
Which of course means no.
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't know, man. What else we got?
So 2 more questions. Seth, Rich Rogan.
Hopefully. No. I was thinking like, what else we got as far as like, can we think of like any other black fans?
Black fans. They got the Pan African Championship. That's like that kind of floats.
The one. Wait, was the Pan African Champion the shit that Caitlyn had won that one year when she was women's champion?
No,
that's a different one. Okay,
different one.
Okay. Is Pan African? Wait, what about the shit where they ain't got the ring yet?
Not sure. Oh, Ugandan wrestling, soft ground. Right. Oh, okay, right. Yeah. Ugandan soft ground wrestling. Yes.
Yeah. That's us.
That's us.
That's the ass for. I mean, it better damn well be us. Who the fuck paid for this shit? Can you imagine? You're like, God damn it again.
Deadlock Pro. Again. Yeah, Black Fan. Like, Deadlock Pro. Yeah, lots of black wrestlers there. But yeah, man.
But doesn't your boy James Darnell own that or no?
I don't. James Darnell. Yeah, but they book a lot of black wrestlers.
I know they do, but they don't.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I already did the whole thing with GCW and like tearing them to shreds. But man.
You can watch that clip on YouTube.
Yeah, them trying to turn the fans against them, like it's hoishness. Like that's all it is.
It's self-hate.
Yeah. like all that shit is too close to white supremacy for me. Like like we gonna make sure these niggas don't prosper for our niggas over here. That's what we want. What? I don't know.